Every day, millions of people carry silent questions about life, purpose, and happiness. Welcome to Pondering Life's Journeys, a place where we explore the struggles of being human and the timeless wisdom that helps us navigate them. But here's something important. Most people who watch these videos never subscribe. If these conversations mean something to you, if even one idea resonates, please subscribe and like this video. It helps this channel reach the people who might desperately need to hear these messages, and it gives us the heart to keep creating them, because none of us are truly walking this journey alone.
Let us examine today's topic closely, shall we? They trained you to work inside the machine, but today you're going to learn why the people who truly win in life are the ones who design it. They told you to work hard, work harder than the person next to you, stay late, follow instructions, wait your turn, and if you do it long enough, maybe one day you will succeed. But there is a secret buried deep in the architecture of power. The system was never designed for thinkers, it was designed for workers. The industrial age needed obedient minds. Factories did not reward curiosity, they rewarded compliance. So society built schools that trained people to memorize instead of question, to follow processes instead of creating them. Even the great titan John D. Rockefeller once said, "I don't want thinkers, I want workers." Think about that for a moment. Workers build empires, but they rarely own them. Meanwhile, the wealthy quietly educate their children differently. They send them to institutions where questioning authority is encouraged, where debate sharpens the mind, where innovation is not punished, it is expected. Why? Because the person who designs the machine will always outrank the person who operates it. This is the fundamental divide between employees and architects of wealth. And according to investor and entrepreneur Ray Dalio, the first principle of success is brutally simple. Think for yourself. Decide what you want, determine what is true, and then decide what you will do about it. Most people never do this. They inherit goals from society. They inherit beliefs from teachers. They inherit limitations from employers. They never question the script. But the moment you start thinking independently, you stop being a worker and you start becoming dangerous.
Most people see the world as chaos, random events, luck, unpredictable outcomes. But the powerful see something different. They see systems, machines. According to Ray Dalio, the world operates through cause and effect relationships. Markets, businesses, economies, even human behavior, all machines. Once you understand the machine, you can influence the outcome. Dalio built one of the most powerful hedge funds in history, not by guessing, but by modeling reality. He studied patterns, debt cycles, human psychology, economic cause and effect. Then he turned those insights into principles, rules for decision-making, algorithms for thinking. This is the difference between employees and strategists. Employees follow instructions inside the machine. Strategists study the machine itself. They ask uncomfortable questions. Why does this system exist? Who benefits from it? Where does the value actually flow? If you analyze any company long enough, you will notice something unsettling. The workers create the value, but the owners control the system that distributes it. This is why thinking differently matters, because if you understand the machine, you can redesign it. And once you start designing systems instead of obeying them, your entire relationship with work changes. You are no longer trading time for money. You are engineering outcomes.
And this is where independent thinking enters the game. Independent thinking is dangerous, not because it is wrong, but because it disrupts hierarchies. In his early career, Ray Dalio discovered something that changed his life forever. Markets reward people who are right when everyone else is wrong. To succeed as an investor, you must think against the consensus. But thinking independently comes at a cost. You will look foolish. You will be criticized. You will be wrong sometimes, painfully wrong. Dalio himself once lost nearly everything because of a prediction that came too early. His company almost collapsed. Most people would have retreated into safety after that, gone back to employment, reduced their risk. But Dalio did something different. He turned failure into data. He studied his mistakes. He wrote down principles. He built systems that improved his decision-making. Eventually, those principles became the foundation of Bridgewater Associates, one of the most successful hedge funds ever created. This reveals another uncomfortable truth. Failure is not the enemy of success. Unexamined failure is. Employees are taught to avoid mistakes. Entrepreneurs are trained to analyze them. One mindset protects comfort, the other builds power. And once you realize this, you begin to see why the wealthy value critical thinking so much. Because the person who can analyze reality objectively cannot be easily controlled.
So, you need to urgently escape the employee mindset. The employee mindset is not about having a job. It is about how you think. Employees wait for instructions. Architects create principles. Employees react to circumstances. Architects design systems. Employees trade time. Architects build machines that produce value. This is why Ray Dalio constantly emphasizes principles. Principles are decision frameworks. They allow you to navigate reality without relying on someone else's instructions. If you write down your principles, your rules for thinking, risk, opportunity, and learning, you begin to operate differently. You stop reacting emotionally. You start analyzing strategically. You start asking, what machine am I inside right now? Who designed it? How does it generate value? And more importantly, how could I build a better one? The truth is brutal. The world does not reward effort. It rewards leverage. A single system can outperform a lifetime of labor. A single idea can outperform thousands of hours of obedience. This is why the most powerful people do not think like employees. They think like engineers of reality. So if you want a different future, start with the most radical decision you can make. Refuse to think like a worker. Think like a strategist. Think like a builder. Think like someone who is designing the machine. Because once you start thinking that way, you stop asking for opportunity and you start creating it. If this conversation gave you something to think about, a new perspective, or even a small sense of clarity, then this channel is for you. Consider joining this growing community by subscribing and leave a like on the video so more people searching for answers can find these ideas too. Your support keeps these conversations alive. Until the next video, keep reflecting, keep growing, and keep pondering life's journeys.